What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up?
What up, what up, what up?
Hey everybody, I'm Simone Arabia.
I'm Fever.
And together we are Spotless Minds. Welcome to another episode of Beats,
Sneaks,
and Rhymes. Happy Wednesday, y'all. How y'all doing out there?
What up?
Everybody good?
Y'all know what I'm going to say, right? Happy hump day. Hump somebody.
Happy.
Not just anybody. Straight up. Not
okay.
just anybody.
It might be just
Word.
somebody you just met. It's fine. A little humping around goes a long way. Thank you. I'll be here all week. All right, so did y'all enjoy the last episode?
Word.
You know, let us know. Hit us up in the comments section. Subscribe. Please share it. Tell your friends. Talk to all of your hip hop friends.
Word.
All your friends who think they hip hop and you like, nah, son, you need to watch this.
Word, son.
You know what I'm saying? Let them know. Let us know how we doing. If you have any suggestions, if you have any topics, any albums, any lyrics that y'all want us to talk about, let us know.
Put it in the comments.
We out here.
Hit the subscribe button.
Hit it.
Down there.
Boom.
Somewhere over
And
there.
the bell. Where it is. Not sure. It's down there somewhere. Boom. All right, we're not going to waste any time. Let's get right into it. As we do every time, our first segment is boom, 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 boom.
The beat section.
The beat. Beats. Where we pick an album, a project, an EP, a body of work.
And we just
talk about it because we enjoy it. We don't talk about things we don't enjoy here. We talk about things that make us happy and bring us joy.
Yeah.
And so this week we are talking about what?
We are talking about Hitler Wears Hermes 8, Side B by Westside Gunn. Hitler Wears Hermes 8, Side B.
Side B.
Because there was a Hitler Wears Hermes 8, and it was just, you know, we thought that was it. And then like a month later,
he was like, I'm not done.
A whole Side B dropped, which is like basically a whole nother album.
It's a whole nother album.
He just dropped 2 albums in like 2 months.
In 2 months. Westside gives you the things.
Before we get into it, what I do like about that, what I like about what they do is like Griselda, they put out stuff and it really is no announcement all the time.
No.
It's really no, yo, I'm working on my net. You know, it'd be like they drop an album and they never tell you that in the process they still working on an official album. It don't even really be like no bull crap like just to say I dropped another album, and you know what I mean, it'd be really official, whether it's a collab, like, you know, you drop a regular album and then like 3 months later you got a whole album with Hit Boy or Harry Fraud, or you know what I'm saying. But
and just out here giving us all of the things. They just be they work.
They constantly work.
They constantly working.
So
let's talk about it.
After Hitler Wears Hermes 8, he came out with Side B, and I like the first one, but when Side B came out, it was just like, yo, I like this one.
I like Side B better.
I like this one better.
This is so good.
Has a lot of features on there. Just about every joint has a feature. You got Benny the Butcher, of course, Conway.
Of course.
You got Jay Electronica. You got Flea Lord, Chase Fetty, Mac Hami, 2 Chainz, Armani Caesar, Billy Esco, Keisha Plum,
Jay Worthy,
Larry June, Rome Streets,
Stove God,
AZ, Tyler the Creator, and maybe a couple others. Joint go hard.
It does. It very, very hard. It's screw face music, as I like to call it.
And it's not one mood. It's up and down. It's you know what I'm saying. It's overall it's dope. Like, man, I'm very appreciative of how fast that you can make it and it'd be dope. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like dope. Like dope. From beginning to end, really. I don't really feel like it's any skips, really.
No. I mean, he got the intro. Sometimes Westside, he gets a little he gets outrageous with the, like, whether it's a wrestling skit that's like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What I appreciate about the effort is that he always looks at his work as art.
Definitely.
He always talks about it being art, elevating the culture, the art, all of that, you know. And so from that perspective, I always see why he does the things that he does. But just as a music listener, I'm like, I need to get to the song.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I can dig it. I know exactly where you come from.
Yeah.
Like I appreciate
But I be
that,
feeling it
you know
though.
what I'm
I
saying?
always
The
laugh.
interludes and the whole, but
I'm like, this dude really still a wrestling head. I love it though. They all still wrestling heads. I appreciate it.
yeah.
Hell on Earth 2 hit me
Yeah. Oh.
immediately. First of all, I didn't even know that was the name of the song. Like
Yeah.
I was just playing it. I think I was in a car or whatever, and I was like, oh. It wasn't until later I was like, oh, let me see what that name of that song is. I was like,
Yeah.
Prodigy is happy.
If those drums aren't Mobb Deep's song, An Eye for an Eye,
Okay.
or it's something else, but those drums are definitely familiar. And I forgot to even because every time it comes on, I'm like, I know those drums.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely Mobb Deep drums.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Our local producer here, he has the ear. I don't have a favorite, right?
Yeah.
But these are just the ones that just stand out to me. The one with Jay Electronica. Jay Electronica is always gonna. I don't care how anybody feels about him and whether he should have put out an album 7 years ago and the fact with Jay's. I don't care.
That's me.
Right. But
And I've grown to like the one, but he should have. Go ahead.
right, but that's not for me. Outside of that, he always gives you the lyrics. He always gives you.
There's no doubt.
He does not ever. I have never heard a verse from Jay Electronica that made me say, I haven't. That's just me. So I like that joint. Very happy to hear AZ on a song with Stove God, and the fact that it's called 99 Avirex really made me happy.
Yeah, no doubt.
We was just talking about Avirexes.
Avirexes.
We was literally just talking about Avirexes.
Yeah.
And I was so, of course, obviously it made me chuckle. I mean, AZ's, he just put out a body of work not too long ago anyway. So, shouts out to AZ.
Which was Do or Die too.
Yes. And
Which is like 25, 30 years after the original Do or Die.
he still sounds like he's...
Still sound like AZ.
Still sound like AZ.
Still fresh to death.
Still, always. Always
You know what I'm
with the
saying?
new
Clean cut.
thing. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So, right off, just off my head, those are ones that stand out. I do like the joint with Trapaholics. I like that.
Okay.
It was different, but I was feeling it. You know.
I'd definitely like to see that Rome Streets is sort of kind of getting his due.
Shouts out to Rome
he's coming-
Streets.
Yeah, Rome Streets just always remind me of the essence. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a 90s essence. So
Yeah, man. West Side Gun. Do.
boom, 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 boom.
He's gonna give you classic lines.
Yep.
He's gonna give you a lot of gunplay.
Yeah.
A lot of people are gonna die in the first 2 seconds of the song.
I mean, it's what you expect. Beats is hard. It's if you're a West Side fan. It's dope. It's to me it, and I like Side A. I mean, I don't want to call it Side A because it wasn't labeled Side A, but Hitler Where His Term Is 8 had a lot of Stove God on the first one. Which wasn't bad or whatever.
No, because he's dope.
It just seemed like they must have been collabing and doing, but it was almost like To Hold You Over for
this.
Yeah. Which is crazy to give you a whole album to hold you over for a month later.
He listen, because that's how I do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Conway did this, but he didn't do it so Conway dropped Fear of God. And then later on he dropped the deluxe.
La Machina. The deluxe. And then it was
just like 6 more songs.
And it was that's like a whole nother album.
It's almost
that's
like
right.
a whole
that's
nother,
right.
you know what I mean?
That's
like
right.
a whole nother half an album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he could have just made that
yeah,
an
like
EP.
a deluxe. Yeah, exactly. He could have made that an EP. But just the fact that they be working like they do and tour and
Griselda be working.
Salute. We just saw Benny.
We just saw Benny, and we saw Conway, last month?
Yeah, so we just saw Benny
twice.
Yeah, twice.
Because he was at the Conway show. He definitely had
Conway
he
show.
got his moments off. So
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Shouts out to Griselda. They constantly working. We're supporters of Griselda over here. We like the movement. We like
Boom,
what
boom,
they're
boom,
doing.
boom.
And shouts out to West Side Gun, man, for always looking for ways to elevate his art and to elevate the culture.
Shooter doing bad again.
Doing bad again. Hey, yo. We'll be back.
For my G-Pack.
Right brick on my brick. We'll be back. What's up? Shouts out to Lil Kim. What's up?
I'm gonna keep that in there. So
Watch. Hey y'all, we back. We came back. You know, shouts out to our sponsors. We speaking into his existence.
Word. Nike, thank you for sponsoring us. Not. You know, Adidas, thank you for sponsoring us. Not.
Okay, hello.
You know,
See what I'm saying?
Record labels, thank us for sponsoring us. Not. Psych.
You know, all the people we buy t-shirts from.
Shout out to First Priority Music.
Shouts out to First Priority Music.
All you hip hop heads, you know.
Y'all know?
Do y'all know? Should I tell them or should I ask them?
Nah, we gonna talk about it later. Let's get into these kicks.
Okay.
So, our next segment, as always, is the sneak segment. This is where we pick a pair of footwear, if you dare, and talk about them because we care. Bars, listen, I'm out here.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared, be aware. Shouts out to my Diana Ross hair. I'm always hitting you with the lyrics.
Whoa.
Making you feel it. Shouts out to Diana Ross, one of my faves. Y'all want to go get something to drink? Hey, are y'all still washing y'all hands using hand sanitizer?
What you wearing on your feet?
What y'all wearing on your feet?
Put it down in the comments what you got on your feet.
What you got on your feet? What's the most comfortable shoe you got? What's the most dopest shoe you have? And is the most dopest sneaker you have also comfortable? That's a question for people of a certain age. How many of y'all have a pair of Air Monarchs? Let me know. Out here. Don't lie. Be proud of yourself.
Be proud of yourself.
Be proud of yourself.
Nobody don't care if you got on Ball Walker 2000.
Listen, those is the easy spirits of the streets, son.
The easy spirits of the streets.
That was a bar.
We talk about comfortability. Let's talk about the air structure.
Let's talk about the air.
You know what I'm saying?
Your model today.
The air structure.
You see that? Look at that.
Originally came out in 1991.
Let's get some close-ups right there.
Okay. Just re-released earlier this year of March.
Okay.
And I thought they were going to be a little bit more of a hot commodity than what they are because they are still available.
Okay.
In some places. Which is surprising because they don't release like that. Yeah, like I said, they originally came out in 91. Then it was re-released in 2009, 2008, 2009, something like that. Okay. So you're looking at like every 10 years. Okay. Yeah, and this year being the 30-year anniversary.
Oh. Yeah. I did not know that.
1991.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So they are comfortable. They originally are a track sneaker.
True indeed.
There is no history on the design. Just kind of looks like an Air Max 91.
It does.
You know, favors that style. So you can pretty much guess that, you know, when sneakers was coming out after the Air Max 91. A couple of them were modeled after that.
True indeed.
Doesn't have a Nike sign on your inside though. Doesn't, which is different.
Okay.
The check mark.
Oh, on the inside of the shoe. Okay, I thought you meant like.
You know what I'm saying? No, like.
Yeah. Okay. Inside. Wow. Yeah. True indeed. That is different.
You know what I'm saying? That's a little different.
Wonder who made that decision. Who designed this shoe?
That I cannot tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No Tinker. No Tinker.
No Tinker. Tinker is more Jordan. Not that he doesn't do. He wasn't doing early Nike, but we most speak about. Well, I mean, Tinker is the originator of the
bubble.
The bubble.
The bubble.
I mean, possibly be a Tinker shoe. I don't know.
Well, we'll get back to you on that.
Take historian credit points from me.
No, we will never do that. But
yeah, they are comfortable though.
Comfort.
I missed out on. They came out with a black and gray pair. I wish I would have caught. I slept. I probably can find them, but just not on Nike. They are going.
Okay.
But I did score these the day they came out.
Okay. We appreciate comfortability here. It's a good shoe. It's a good looking shoe.
Yes, the material is definitely dope. And then I just like the colors also.
The colorway is good. It's a good color. Yeah. It's a good pops. Like spring summer color.
This is an old school. I mean, 91. I mean, if you remember, that's what colors was like. Like the neon thing had kind of popped out.
Oh yeah,
popped
and then
during
we had the windbreaker, and then
yeah, like just neon period. Like
this was like maybe like and then you would have like a sweatsuit or a tracksuit. You know what I mean? With the colors. Yeah, true. Exactly. Indeed. I say sweatsuit, depending on where you're from. You say tracksuit, same thing.
You know, I call it a swishy suit.
Swishy.
In 1991.
Well, I wasn't even particularly talking about the specific material. I just meant the fact that there would be a jacket and accompanying pants.
Yeah, but back in 1991, we definitely was getting our swishy on.
Yeah, oh, we was swished out.
Yeah,
super swish. Everybody was swish.
Yeah,
made noise. Couldn't rob nobody in that.
And these would definitely would have been flavorful.
Yeah.
Well, back then they were. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I definitely remember these from back in the day, but I do not remember them being so much of a trendy or being that
popular amongst us.
That popular. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely remember these, and I don't remember them coming back around in 08, 09. I remember them in general.
All right.
Air Structures. And like I said, they're dope. They're light because they are originally a track sneaker.
Track sneaker, okay.
But they are comfortable.
Okay.
Like, that's why I was trying to score the black and gray pair, because you can kind of get them off with more.
Right.
And on some just regular leisure.
And be
Sometimes I'm just leisure with sneakers. It ain't all about just wearing.
Being fly
in different pair of sneakers every day.
Right.
You know.
Because even though we do wear our kicks on this show.
Oh yeah, we wear them. These are worn.
We don't preserve.
A few times.
Wear. Yeah.
I got this dope Black Panther shirt that goes with it. You would be surprised with the colors, but they do.
Where you get that shirt from?
Some woman gave me that.
You be hating, son. I always give you props. You be hating, son. I always call you my plug. I always say, yo, you got me so and so. It's all good. Anybody got a pair of Air Structures out there? I love the colorway. It reminds me of like Miami Beach.
Definitely a Miami color. Definitely the two colors that you'll find in a lot of Miami themes, like LeBron.
I love it.
True indeed.
So shouts out to our local historian here, bringing us back to 91.
Word.
Out here.
We out here.
We out here. We do things. We buy the things. We wear the things. Do you wear the things? Are you a person who buys kicks and you preserve them, or do you buy them and you wear them regardless of the price? Let us know. Holler at us in the comments. We'll be back. Moving right along. So this is our official, unofficial culture segment where we talk about things
that's going on in hip-hop.
Hip-hop things or sneaker things. You know, beat, sneaks, and rhyme theme things. And so this week, this is a great topic. One that is near and dear to our hearts and feet, because we've been to a few of these and we have definitely felt the pain in the standing of the lines. But none other than battle rap.
We're talking about URL.
URL specifically.
Yes, the OG of
Ultimate Rap League.
Battle rap.
OG. Triple
what
OG.
we know is battle rap now. I mean,
there's Ultimate.
The Ultimate Rap League.
Right.
Which is URL. And you have the others.
You have the others. I mean, shout out to the others. Shout out to the others. We're here to talk about URL specifically.
Which was started by Smack. Is Smack White. That's his nickname. Real name, I ain't gonna give up his government. Something like Troy or something like that. But yeah, Smack started this back in about 2002. It started out
before the YouTubes.
Before YouTube. Smack is hailing out of Harlem. He's from Harlem, New York. It went from him and his camera to this big enterprise that we see now. It started off as filming local artists battling in the streets. Him selling those on DVDs, and him taking that to where it's been on big stages, and now it's on pay-per-view. He has his own channel.
His own app.
His own app that you can watch these battles on now.
We've had
artists have.
rappers jump in the league
Yes.
and battle other battle rappers.
Yes.
And getting their feelings hurt.
And it's gained a really big following and
Humongous.
a really big culture, and this is just another product of hip hop,
of how dope hip hop culture is.
of how hip hop is.
And for all of y'all people who said hip hop was a fad,
Yep,
who said hip hop wasn't gonna last.
that's because they knew once we took over.
And we know, a certain demographic of people, but there were some people within this demographic.
Indeed,
They got to a certain age and they was like, nah, I don't listen to hip hop no more. Hip hop is not what's popping. You don't listen to that when you turn a certain age, and it's not really gonna be nothing no more. And we now have, like, from the beginning, hip hop was about parties in the park and battling. Having a good time at the party. And the MC, and then it got to the point where this MC from this crew would battle this MC to that crew, and there was no footage of that. There was no, if you wasn't there, that was it. And now we're on pay-per-view.
Yes. With millions of views.
URL specifically has given jobs and salaries.
Yes.
To battle rappers. Right?
Yes.
And
provided for families.
Like, have provided homes, education for the children, medical, being able to pay for medical expenses, take care of people's mamas, their daddies, their grannies. Like, hip hop is definitely, specifically URL has definitely taken care of its inhabitants. So let's talk about how do you feel about the progression of URL?
I wasn't on it in 2002 when it was circulating through DVDs, because I think that was of course it had to start locally and then make its way out. Not to say that it didn't reach the part of Jersey where I was, but just in a timely time of manner of when it reached.
Yes.
How I feel about from where it went. I mean, like, it's phenomenal. Like, yeah, I'm like super proud of that. I mean, the whole battle rap thing, period.
Yeah.
The whole battle rap, like, we really have people getting paid off of a league where you battle rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no music involved. You know what I'm saying? So you hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of different of a format of what you would hear on music, because there really is no rhythm.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But now your wittiness and your punchlines and other stuff, but included with flow and how you say it.
Oh yeah.
Is what it gets focused on.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The music, of course, is the core of hip hop or whatever, but being able to have this thing where we can focus on what they're saying, the lyrics and the wit as it being a battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Of going against an opponent. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And preparing for it. You know what I'm saying? And the heart and the patience and everything that goes along with the show.
Right, and that's the other part that I was going to say too, right? So there's no music, and which normally, you go to a show, you see your favorite MC, and it's the music, it's the symbiotic relationship between the rapper and the beat, right? And they're right, and then how well they rap and how well they perform the song is going to either get the crowd engaged or disengaged, right? So if you remove one of the basic elements to perform in the show, which is the beat, right? Now you have to figure out how to make not just even the punchlines to captivate the audience, but the way you perform them.
The way you perform
right?
them. Like, you have to put on a show.
There is thought, and there's a process, and there's a skill level, right? That some people who can't get into battle rap, and I will confess, I was one of those people, right? I didn't get it. So I probably didn't get introduced into the battle rap scene with the right battles, And then I think there was a battle with Mook, and I can't remember who it was. It was an old battle. And I was like, Was it J Mills? I can't remember.
Probably J Mills.
Yeah, I think
that's
that was the one that
most
was like at the
famous one.
state building. It was outside or whatever.
It was the most, yeah,
okay, so that was
exactly.
the one that I saw. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then from there, you know, I still tether myself on, you know, I'm not a battle rap head like, oh, let me just watch battle rap. It depends on who's battling or whatever, you know, but just the overall URL, Ultimate Rap League, how Smack has managed to grow this thing, and the people who have grown, the rappers that have grown through URL, right? We've seen them from their early battles or whatever. They would be the undercards, if you will. And then now the main events and stuff like that.
Yeah, we watched that. Yeah. I mean, and it's just like any other kind of sport.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It is a sport.
You know what I mean? It's like a sport where you watch the person come in as a rookie and you watch him be the undercard and you watch is he as entertaining. Or she contend. You know what I'm saying? Did he come with it? Even though the veteran may have got the best of him, was it a good show? You know what I'm saying? To know whether this artist can be,
yes,
you know what I'm saying, something in the future. And because there is no voting on URL,
right?
It's pretty much always been left up to the people,
watching,
watching.
And then and the fact that he left it that way and knew that the conversation in the streets was going to continue to generate,
which basically is what it is in any way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because if you went to see Grandmaster Caz versus the battle, you was there and then you went back to your block and you talked about it.
And it wasn't about 3 judges or 2 judges or whatever that say.
It was you and your homeboy arguing on the block and making the strongest argument about who had the better performance.
And really the majority that gets around once it gets around like such and such won.
Yeah.
Then that's basically but yeah, leaving it up to the people to decide who the winner would be, or quote unquote winner. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because there's never really said winner.
Yes.
But with that, I forgot where my thought was going with that. But the whole situation of the artist making it from being, this to having parts on Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon and making like a living. I mean, that's the extreme. I mean, you had DNA and K Shine on ESPN.
Yes.
Rapping about sports and laying that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is where Smack has took his camera and was able to film these young men from local towns or whatever and put them on a platform to where they have made it to be on ESPN and use their skill level from battle rap.
It's crazy.
And use their, and I mean, in general, Nick Cannon can almost thank Smack for Wildin' Out and that whole battling thing going on stage.
Absolutely.
Because we all know Smack didn't make up battling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hip hop. I mean, that's how hip hop started. But to put it on the forefront and to push it like he did to make it something, because he could have easily filmed that and that could have been it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2. But for him to see something in it, just from it being locally and how many people are arriving to see this right here, then you know that more people are around the world. Like, this has become a worldly thing to where it's even in London. Yes. There's battle rap leagues.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the rappers from URL have flown to London to battle on their rap league MCs, their top tier. London.
And giving them the
battle rap has taken rappers to London, not being on a label. Right? Because you got a hot song out and now you're on tour. You're on tour because you're battling with no beat, no DJ, no hype man, no dancers. It's you and your wit and your words.
And your words.
And that took you to London.
And you being able to articulate, you know what I'm saying, and get that across for people to ooh and ah over it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to the point with like them with Nick Cannon, Then he has guest stars, and he's putting them in a position where they have to battle
Where they have
rap.
to battle rap. These are movie stars, TVs, the people that never have rapped. You know what I'm saying?
Life.
And it's fun and they enjoy it. But that all stems from Smack URL.
And his vision, and just even outside of, you know, Smack, absolutely his vision. But it just shows you once again how influential hip hop is, right? And Smack saw that this was an entity that was missing.
Yep.
This was a gap, and he made sure that he filled the gap, and he filled it on a very upper echelon, like professional. You know, I mean, yeah, he started like, you know, in the streets, you know, and then he, you know, got local stores and businesses to let him have battle leagues and rap, you know, battles in the back of the store. Shouts out to those, you know, mom and pop stores who had the vision and saw what this young black man was trying to do with these other young black men, keeping them out of trouble. You know, we had some moments where, you know, things got a little wild. Oh, you just mad because I'm styling on you, you know, stuff like that.
Stuff like that.
But that also goes to how passionate people are. You know what I'm saying? When you battling.
Actually, I think like the first big event is with Hoffa and what's his name? It was Dose.
Okay.
Math Hoffa versus Dose, and that's the infamous when Dose is getting in Hoffa's face and he'd be like, "Yo, step back," and they ended up punching him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but that was like the first grand event with, you know, being able to be witnessed. But anyhow, taking it from the street, taking it to storefronts, store inside of stores, local. Let's not leave out Lux for also being a part of, you know what I'm saying, that that early start. And like that whole Lion's Den. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's basically in that realm of, you know, that Smack thing. But yeah. So it being on pay-per-view and people sponsoring like Eminem and people like Drake that's into it, that's been to, you know, sitting in
Busta Rhymes,
Diddy. I believe Tip was there before.
I know, and they be so excited. Like, it makes them feel like, yo, I remember this in the park and da-da-da-da-da.
And not only that, but just being a young kid from the street and utilizing this skill to where it's bringing stars. You know what I'm saying? To come see you. You know what I'm saying? Not just, you know, it's cool when you get a crowd, that people, but then when you got, you know,
Drake is in the building.
Eminem, and then you're able to like put them in your bars for then, and you don't even know that they coming.
You don't. But you just happen to look up, or right before you go on, they like, yo, shouts out to some, you know.
Eminem is in the building.
Don Juan DeMarco hit him with the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But
you know, I mean, and you know, I've grown to have favorites. You know,
definitely.
Mook was like my favorite for a very long time. I love Mook. You know, he's Harlem Night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just, you know, just like the whole swag or whatever. Lux, obviously. You know, watching Charlie Clips go from that battle with Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying? And then watching Tay Rock's rise from that battle. Right? Watching Tay Rock lose the way he did. Right? And people, you know, probably was like, yo, who is this whatever, da-da-da-da. And he put in his work. He put in his time. He did his due diligence. And one by one, you know.
The crazy thing is, only the OG fans know now what Tay Rock did to get to why he is what he is. I believe Tay Rock, he is kind of the poster boy for the levels of URL. Because we watched him in the beginning stages of when it was still
in the
that store.
It was in the store.
And him losing to Charlie Clips. Him going from that and climbing and making it back in one by one, you know, doing what he's doing to becoming, some say, the face, because he has been a while. And that's only because he's actually been winning
Yeah.
Going through people.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting into it now, and that's why you have to add more people in the league, because after a while, those certain people in the league, it goes around, and it's like, who do you battle now?
Yeah.
But not only that, but your record that you have battling these rappers is what counts also.
Yeah.
Whether you lost or whether you won, or whether the fan, like we said, there's no real winner, but whether the fans, whether the people talk that say, the majority say, yo, Tay Rock won this battle against whoever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He actually, after that, climbed to being, you know, at the top. I know some people may differ, say, you know, they don't think so, but I believe at a time he was the best. At the, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, and then just seeing the different styles, the different, you know, and then how, like you said, it's gone across to London. But, you know, just also Smack being from Harlem. But, you know, now you have rappers from the South, rappers from the West Coast, you know, all part of URL, and finding their voice and finding their footing on the Ultimate Rap League. Again, you know, shouts out to Smack for just being such a visionary. Like, I can't wait for the URL Smack documentary, because it has to be, right, because all of these other subsidiary rap leagues, right?
I mean there were, but before Smack, you got to give credit to Fight Club, which used to air on MTV. That's where you got Serious Jones from. Serious Jones. That's where Jin was from. A few others. I can't think right now. Serious Jones, Jin is two of the most famous. Nims. I have these faces in my head, but I can't remember their names right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at them battling on the pool. They battle across a pool table. I don't know if people remember this, but it used to come on MTV on a late night. And I don't even remember what actual day it came on. You would kind of like catch it on a humbug, like on a late Friday night. You know what I'm saying? 12 o'clock, Fight Club came on, and it was battle rappers battling from across the table. I just believe that other than that, just the street level that Smack has taken it from, providing a platform for those artists and making them stars. You know, accompanying to making them stars.
And with every stage that it grew, you know, Smack saw the money potential. You know, the growth, the exposure, and every move. I'm not saying that every move that he made. I'm sure he made some moves that we didn't see that didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? But the moves that he wound up being able to put in place that we have seen, you know, he was able to have that foresight. And ultimately, like we said earlier, you know, a lot of people have been able to provide for their families, and be taken seriously, right? Because it no longer is it a conversation about like, oh, battle rappers can't make music. Like, that's not even like a major conversation anymore. Because people have come to respect the art form of battling. Like people who are not even into hip hop. Right?
And don't get it messed up. It's every battler and every, you know, it's just like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Some are not good. You know what I'm saying? But there are some very intelligent, witty
We've seen
people
a few
out there, you know what I'm saying, that make you, you know, and whether it goes over one's head, you know, that's on them. But there are some. It definitely takes a skill to go up there on stage and battle somebody that's going to insult the shit out of you. Your mama, your girl, whatever.
They gonna dig up dirt,
and for you to withstand all of that and still be able to rebuttal and come back
for 3 rounds. I gotta stand here and let this dude talk about my girl. And I gotta wait my turn so I can talk about his girl and his mama and his daddy. And the fact that he broke.
And went from being for free.
Now you gotta pay for it.
It went from being for free and people just being able to film, you know, this battle to Now I get paid for it.
Now you get paid for it.
Now we got a purse for it.
Now we got to stand on a long line for it, like we waiting to see the Jackson 5.
Yeah, you buying tickets for it.
Buying tickets, you standing online, you standing there, you waiting. And then if you've never been to a battle, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot like football in a way where, the time on the clock is 12 minutes, but they stop and start so much, you know what I'm saying, and kind of got to, go back and then, you know what I'm saying? So if it's a 6-minute round, it's not going to be 6 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if you got 3 of them joints, that's why them joints be long. So shouts out to everybody on the URL. Shouts out to Smack. Salute that man and what he has done for the culture, what he has done for, battle rap, and just keeping that element of hip hop alive and making it fruitful financially.
Word.
Because at the end of the day,
word, you
want to get paid for the skill that you have.
Word.
You love it. It's the thing that you love to do. You could do it in your sleep. But this is business.
It is.
You know what I mean? And it's good that people started recognizing that there is a business side to hip hop, and you will pay us accordingly.
Yeah, no
I ain't
doubt.
mad.
And for him having it in his own hands, or in their own hands, because it's not. I mean, Smack had the vision, but you have others involved.
Yeah, he's got a team. There's no way it could be this big and he don't have a team.
Give it up for YouTube for that.
For
us being able to watch YouTube, and for him able to monetize it and view it, watch it get bigger and greater. And because once it gets monetized, and you start getting paid on YouTube. So now YouTube is taking a percentage. So now you start thinking like, wait, if I got my own thing, then all this money comes straight to me and I don't have to pay YouTube anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where it went. And I haven't
like there's people who have the app.
Since it left YouTube, I haven't been an avid follower as I was.
Right.
Because I was really into it before that. But and I'm sure because there is a certain generation and certain culture that they loved it so much that
that's their
they went to the app.
That's their level of hip hop consumption.
Instantly.
Oh, they was like, oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, we getting the app. We'll pay $7 a month. I think it's like $7.
And for real, like, yo, I ain't got to deal with the YouTube ads, none of that.
That, and you can watch them anytime you want.
Anytime you want. Now you can go back. I mean, like you said, you used to work with, a couple young boys, and they would know the bars.
Yeah, they would know the bar. Yeah. That far into knowing the rap.
Yeah. Like it's not even a song, but you know the battle.
Yeah,
so that's
how you know.
Yeah,
that's how you know. That's a big thing. Because it's easy to learn music because it has a jingle. It's just like teaching a kid ABCs or whatever. Yeah. If you put it in a jingle. Yeah. But for a person to know battle rap, like you had to watch that rap. You had to be influenced. That's how much you liked it, that you watched it that much to know the bars that such and such said when he battled such and such. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then what he said back. Right. And all of it, you know what I mean? Like,
and there's some battle rappers who've had catchphrases. Didn't necessarily probably mean for it to become a catchphrase. But Loaded Lux, you gonna get this work.
You gonna get this work. He gonna get this work.
He gonna get this work.
And that carried.
Yeah. Couple people made songs called "You Gonna Get This Work,"
but it's a few of them out there.
DNA, right? Don't he have one? Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's his handle. DNA GTFOH.
Yeah, because you say that. Get that. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Yeah, it's other ones out there.
I mean, and it's not a catchphrase, but Charlie Clips will always be like, "My grandma told me." Yeah. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you're in the culture, you definitely know. Yeah. But just like you said, you're going to get this work. It's almost like a 360 type of thing, because something that starts from the street enters battle rap, and then battle rap blows it up even more.
Yeah, and now it's back on the streets.
And then it spits it back out.
Now it's on everybody's street.
Now it's everybody's street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so because that's the same from the street.
It is. You're going to get this work.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
shouts out to URL, and everybody on it. Shouts out to all the battle rappers, those who, you just have the courage.
Yeah, shout out to the other leagues like
King of the Dot, Queen of the Ring,
Rare Breed, Warzone. Warzone, which incorporates music actually.
That's in Philly, right? That's the one in Philly, right?
People actually rap over beats on Warzone. You may have seen a couple URL rappers been on.
A couple URL rappers have been on there. Chess
has been on there. What's the boy from Philly? Used to be down with Diddy.
Oh, Ness.
Ness has been down
Ness,
there.
right?
It's a lot of other leagues out there.
They have.
Then there's other leagues that kind of, you know, are bigger, like Rare Breed and King of the Dot. King of the Dot is a Canada league.
Canada, yeah.
You'll see, and you'll see a lot of
URL
West Coast artists on King of the Dot also.
Yeah. How y'all feel about battle rap? Shouts out to Smack. Let us know how you feel about battle rap in the comments. Who's your favorite battle rapper? What was your favorite battle? What's a battle that sticks out in your mind?
Some of my favorites are Lux, B Magic. I like I said, I like Tay Rock. At one time. I still do like Tay Rock. Briz. I like Briz. I love Briz energy and just like when you talk about that whole theatrical thing of it and being able to, you know, put on that show with your body and your voice and like he was one of my favorites. Yeah, man. A lot of them are, but those Lux, you know, Briz, B Magic, because B Magic was always clever and his pop culture references always just you know what I'm saying. And a lot of stuff be going over people's head with B Magic. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
And Daylight. I like Daylight. A lot of Daylight is strange.
He's strange and weird.
But his mind.
Yeah. The way his levels of how deep his bars go.
His mind is crazy.
Not really matched by too many. You know, and even on the woman's side, you know, Misfit used to be a big favorite of mine. I haven't really seen a battle in a while, but her battle with Miss Hustle was a classic to me. I like Official from New Orleans. She's dope. 40 bars is dope. Yeah, man. I mean, the women represent as well, you know, and they be battling. Y'all. I mean, sometimes you be like, oh, you see the men battle, and be like, oh. Then you see them women battle, and it's like, this is brutal, you know. So, you know, it's just a testament to how influential, you know, URL is. So, shouts out, Smack.
If you want to catch me on battle rap, you can catch me on the you can catch me on the card between Averb and K Shine, and during that rap, you can hear somebody in the crowd say, "You are dead." NIGGA. You are dead. You hear somebody scream that out. That's me.
The cat is out of the bag, people.
I changed the course of battle rap single-handedly.
Listen, if you watch that battle and you see that moment and then you watch what happens on the stage, I'm not going to say it was directly because somebody yelled out, "You dead." But there was a decline.
Yeah.
After that. And we'll be back after this. We're back.
With these rhymes.
Listen, this is our final segment. This is the rhyme segment. This is where we pick bars from stars.
Ooh.
Okay? And we let you know who they are. Okay? So we pick lyrics and we break them down. Lyrics that we think are poignant.
I beatbox and she raps famous lyrics.
Right. That's how it's going down. Not today, but that's how it goes down. And so this week, man, this is a favorite of ours. Like literally every time we play this joint, it's a party. Like it's a party. We ready to just listen.
It's not. I don't know if it's a party song, but
no, it's not. I don't. Okay, well,
it's a celebration, bitches.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the energy is what I'm saying. Not like, oh, we ready to go dance.
True indeed.
No,
true indeed.
Dance in some other kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Dance on these fools' heads. Listen, Dead Prez. Okay.
Dead Prez.
Dead Prez.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And if you haven't heard it, I suggest you watch the video.
The video. Go to YouTube, type in Dead Prez, hell yeah, watch the video and consume the song and the visuals at the same time. It is extremely important.
And I have a disclaimer for this. I don't want people to think, you know, this is, oh my goodness, this is disturbing. Wrong. These lyrics are genius. These lyrics definitely resonate. They mean something on account of what black people go through every day.
Right. And so this is them expressing a moment in time that has happened to many black people, specifically black men.
Or just in general, just situations.
Just situation. Let's just get into the bars and then we'll talk about them.
The name of the song is Hell Yeah.
Hell Yeah. And whose verse is this?
This is Stickman's verse.
Shouts out to Stickman.
Stickman from Dead Prez. Did we say Dead Prez?
Dead Prez. Yes, we did. But Dead Prez, Stickman. Go.
Sitting in the living room floor. Hunger pain got me on some migraine shit, but I'ma maintain. Got $2 or $3 to my name, and my homies in the same boat going through the same thing. Ready for our cake, steady plotting for the paper. We been living in the dark since April. On a candle. Gotta get a handle. My homie got a 25 automatic added to the gamble. You get the phone book, look up in the yellow page. Let me tell you how we finna get paid. We gonna order pizza. When we seen the driver, we gonna stick the 25 up in his face. Let's ride, stepping out outside like warriors. Headed out to Notorious, South Side. One weapon to the four of us, hide in the corridor till we see the Domino's car headlights. White boy in the wrong place at the right time. Soon as the car door open up, he mind. We roll up quick and put the pistol to his nose. By the look in his face, he probably shitted in his clothes. You know what this is. It's a stick up. Give me your dough. From the pickups, you ran into the wrong. We running down a block hot with these pizza boxes. So we split up and met back at the apartment.
Hell yeah. Oh, was you starving, my? Hell yeah. Listen, so prior to meeting this person right here, right? My partner, right? In every sense of the word. This song, wait till this camera's off. Bang, zoom. No, we give you all the things, including laughs. But this real shit, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna edit this. This is how we is in real life, son.
Real rap raw.
Prior to us meeting, me listening to the song, this used to always be, first of all, I used to just walk around listening to Let's Get Free, Dead Prez all the time, right? So then when they came out with this, right, this was like on a mixtape, right?
No, this was actual album. This was on the Red, Black, and Green.
That's what it was. I'm sorry. Right? And
RBG.
The RBG joint. That's right. Yes. And I remember hearing this song. I didn't see the video until I met you.
Oh, wow.
I had never seen the video, right? There's a lot of stuff I missed on YouTube because I was late, like, just getting into the whole YouTube thing. But this verse has always been so poignant and vivid, and you know, I mean, you just hear the lyrics and how rough and how devastating. Everything sounds so devastating. Not just the fact that they decided to rob the pizza man, but the circumstances under which they were put in society. Yeah, that
indeed
regardless if you feel that they should have did it or not, regardless, right? We're not even condoning violence and none of that stuff. But when you have a certain set of circumstances, right, and they're strung together with another set of circumstances, and this continuous same set of circumstances that are constantly producing negative responses, negative, the solutions are always, there is no solution. You have moments like these, and this is such a vivid verse. And to me, even if you are a person who doesn't listen to hip hop, you think hip hop is violent, there's empathy in this, right? There's empathy in the struggle, and I just think that he did such a brilliant job.
Yo, and that's what I'm sitting here. That's what I want to say. I know people, you know, we say this all the time, you know. Some people take rap for granted or just like, or anybody can do it. And it's just like, nah, like to take this thought and to make it rhyme, make it in, put it in rhythm. But the thought process of you even starting it off, sitting on the living room floor, hunger pains got me on some migraine shit. But I'ma maintain. Nigga got $2 or $3 to my name, and my homies in the same boat. They going through the same thing. It's so genuine. It's not to say that I believe this is what he has done or whatever, or maybe, because writing from that standpoint to put it in that situation is almost like you just did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It feels like a lived experience.
Exactly. And not, again, disclaimer, not to say this is the wrong thing to do. I mean, the right thing to do. But being able to articulate this feeling and put it in music, you know what I'm saying, and what we're going through is just like a whole nother level. And just how you word it. We've been living in the dark since April on a candle. Gotta get a handle. My homie got a 25 automatic added to the gamble.
It's not just you have this one person. You don't just have Stickman in the situation. It's him and it's 2 or 3 homies, and they all have the same problem, right? So now they're all in the same place, right? Figuratively and literally, right? You have starving people in the same location, in the dark. Everybody has a migraine. Everybody's hungry. And somebody has an automatic weapon. It feels like it would be a recipe for disaster and for the pizza man, right? Or for whoever rolls up and just finds themselves in a situation where these people are not necessarily plotting, right, to do harm, but all of these circumstances have been happening. It's like what happens with criminals is that they never really get to tell their side of the story, right? They never get to tell their side of the story so people can get the whole picture.
Yeah. Indeed.
All you get at court is what happened and the law. And you have to apply the law to what happened.
To what that story
as opposed to having a disclaimer given to the jury. And I say this all the time, especially when you're dealing with black people and black problems, right? The jury should be given like a glossary, right? Some sort of encyclopedia explanation to the culture in this particular neighborhood, because the culture in the neighborhood doesn't match what the law is. Never.
No.
Right? And so applying the law in a situation where you need all of this other information is crucial.
Yeah, I mean,
that's just my opinion.
But
go ahead.
Yeah, the law is not for us.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. But so it doesn't mean I can't make a case for why.
No, true indeed. No, you know but I'm just saying. But yeah, yeah, it's
trash, but go ahead.
No.
It is. It's literal trash. It's trash.
Nigga, get the phone book. Look up in the yellow page. I'm going to tell you how we finna get paid. We going to pizza. When we see the driver, we going to stick the 25 up in his face. Let's ride stepping out like warriors headed to the notorious South Side. One weapon to the 4 of us hiding on the corridor. When we see the Domino's car headlights. White boy in the wrong place at the right time. Soon as the car door open up your mind. Just the explanation, just the vivid, you know what I'm saying? When we see the car, hiding in the corridor till we see the Domino car headlights. Headed out, let's ride stepping outside like warriors. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And then the fact that he said that there's one weapon to the 4 of them and they all gonna hide in the corridor. It's genius. It is genius. This is prose. This is top tier writing. This is writing. It's fantastic. It is vision. It's a visual. It's imagery. It's all of the whatever things, literary wise, and it rhymes.
Yep. White boy in the wrong place at the right time. Soon as the car door open up your mind. We roll up quick, put the pistol to his nose. By the look in his face, he probably shitted in his clothes. You know,
probably.
You know what this is. It's a stick up. Give me the dough from the pickups, because he's already done the deliveries.
Right. So and he still got the cash on him.
He still got the cash.
Yep.
You ran into the wrong niggas running down the block hot with these pizza boxes. So we split up and met back at the apartments. So meaning they're hot. I think we're running down the block hot with these pizza boxes. I mean, hot meaning
hot now, with the pizza box. Hot with the pizza boxes.
Because now somebody's been robbed for pizza, and now you're walking down the street with a pizza box.
And you black.
And you black.
And it's this white boy who's explaining that he got robbed.
So you got to split up.
Of course.
And meet back at the apartment.
All of us can't
be together.
4 of us can't run with pizza boxes.
Exactly. Because, you know.
And let's hope all 4 of us get to eat, because we starving.
Hell yeah.
Yo, ain't you hungry, man? Like,
hell yeah.
That's the hook.
You want to get paid?
That's what comes right after this fantastic verse.
Starving?
Listen. The
song is so dope
listen.
that Jay-Z did a remix. And y'all don't even know about it.
Y'all don't even know about it.
Y'all don't even know.
Like, he had to jump on that joint.
Yeah, he had to jump on it. It's actually 3 versions. It's the original version, then there's a remix version with a different beat, and then there's a remix with Jay-Z on it.
It's such a good song.
And the video, song in the video is perfect. Like, it's almost like it's a dope song without the video, but seeing them together is a plus. It definitely is.
It elevates how you feel about the song.
So, do me a favor, watch the video.
Please.
Song. In the comments.
And then come back and then talk to us in the comments.
Tell us about the video and tell me where you think they got the idea from in the video, because I know. And I'll give, what movie did they get the idea from to do this video? And tell me in the comments.
Tell us in the comments.
Because I know where it came from.
Because he's our local historian here.
I know where the idea came from.
So dope. Shouts out to Dead Prez. Shouts out to Stickman and M1 for a fantastic song.
Check out that album, Revolutionary But Gangster.
Revolutionary But Gangster.
Short RBG. Yes. Which is Red, Black, and Green also.
I use it to say Real Black Girl.
It dropped in 2004.
04.
So, yeah, we talking about lyrics from 2004.
Listen.
Yeah, dope.
Dope. And that's it, y'all. That is it. That is the end of this week's episode. Make sure you check us out. Make sure you following us on Instagram. Make sure you at Spotless Minds Music 856.
Make sure you copping Spotless Minds merch.
Make sure you merch.
Make sure you listening to Spotless Minds music. Make sure you tuning in for Spotless Minds with Beat Sneaks and Rhymes.
Beat Sneaks and Rhymes.
On YouTube.
Facebook.
We drop clips on Instagram. That lead you to YouTube and Facebook.
Boom.
Just do everything Spotless Minds. May your minds be spotless. Until the next Wednesday when we catch you. That's bi-weekly. Every other Wednesday. Hump day. Whether you humping somebody or not, check out Spotless Minds, Beat Sneaks and Rhymes. Boom. You like that, don't you? You like that, didn't you?
Peace, y'all.